Well, grand day. I am Marcus Oliver, founder and CEO of Higher Heights, one of the number one companies in the world. Created by me, built by me, for you and yours. Why, you might ask? Well, I've experienced many ups and downs in my life, and I came to the realization that in the reality that I would like to live, I understand that peace is the main ingredient. Love is the main ingredient. You are the main ingredient. With being able to learn and intake so much information, losing so many hours of sleep, trying to find and trying to seek answers, I found them. Seeking you shall find. Right? Seeking you shall find. There comes a time where you feel like enough is enough. You feel like giving up. You feel like breaking down. You feel like throwing in the towel. It's not until you get to that point that you understand that, a lot of people are fearful of change. But what you fail to realize is that the only thing that needs to be feared is the fear. The only thing that needs to be changed is the perspective of fear of change itself. Change is good. It's not until you're ready to change and do things differently. It's not until you're ready to let things go. It's not until you're ready to cut people off who influence you on all the decisions that you make for you to better yourself, right? It's people that'll tell you that they love you, they care about you, they want what's best for you, they're so proud of you. Now, take the good out of it all. You can have negative situations that happen, but if you can take and pinpoint what happened good out of it, it can help propel you forward. Right? And when you know in your mind, body, and soul that you're doing the best you can do, that's something to be grateful for. That's something to show great acknowledgement about. That's something that nobody can take from you. That's something that they don't realize they're just adding fuel to the fire. They're making you and propelling you to continue to stand in your power and your truth, right? And keep driving you to keep propelling and get to where you want to get to. So I have a question for you. Where are you going? Right? Well, just use your imagination with me for a moment and just think. Right? If you're down and out in the gutter, where do you want to go? If you're already at the top and you're competing with plenty of other people, what's everybody's objective? Where are they trying to go? That's why I created Higher Heights. Higher Heights is a creative, compassionate care company for us all. Why and how is it for us all? Well, being the founder and having pure intentions on why I created it, I realized it was a lot bigger than me. I realized that I'm one person in the world. I realized that my voice is powerful. I realized that my perspective is powerful. My energy is powerful. My love is powerful. So it showed me that I mattered. When a lot of people doubted me, a lot of people didn't want me to reach this point. A lot of people didn't support me in reaching this point that I thought would support me. That lack of support from others made me support myself. That lack of rejection from others made me not reject myself. And I came to a point in my mind, in my clarity, in my understanding that, people will try to distract you when they see that you're a threat. They fear you actually winning. They fear the goodness within you. They see the hard work that you do. They see the good deeds that you do. They see your characteristics. They see who you are. And a lot of people fail to see who they are and why their life is how it is. I'm here to inspire. I'm here to lift up. Being a motivational speaker, an author, a musician, I do all these things out of hopes that it'll reach out to those who need it. So if you came across this video, it is for you. Right? Do it with love. Higher Heights is a creative, compassionate care company for the collective. How so? Well, I built it with the mindset of, okay, I build Higher Heights Co. And then I branch off and connect with other people and allow them to become independent entrepreneurs, but they're sponsored by Higher Heights Co. Because, yeah, what good is getting all the money and having all the riches when I'm lonely and I'm by myself? And then I got to worry about, the poor class trying to take me out because they know I have more money. or the middle class striving to get there. Well, I took it in the perspective, in the mindset of how come we all can't get there? And that's what Higher Heights is about. It's about whatever you love to do, we have a slot for you. If you're a doctor, you're a teacher, right? You're a motivational speaker, you do fashion, you do art. It doesn't matter, we have a spot for you, right? And which will allow you to build your own business, get your traffic up, which will raise your capital, right? Which will change your perspective, which will refuel and give you fire to know that you are supported, you are cared about, you do matter, right? And that leaving a legacy behind that was worth something, servicing humanity, right? I kept it in the mindset of like, how can I leave something to my people or to my kids once I'm no longer here? And the sacrifice was taking the time out. The sacrifice was eating all that negativity, all the negative words, all the rejections. It was eating that to be able to stand and mentally digest it so I can physically realign what I've adjusted and use it for good. Turn that pain into power. Focus on where you want to go and where you want to get to, right? When you see people around you suffering, misery loves company. If you no longer want to be miserable, you have to change that. And you have to step out of fear of doing so. Because that too shall pass. It won't last forever. It won't. But the mark that you make in the service that you do in humanity will. Just think about it. Think about all the great inventions that are around you. Every item around you right now, whether you're watching this on a phone or a computer screen or a TV, it was created where? In thought, right? So it was manifested by somebody's thoughts and their hard work to where they have something tangible, and they brought it from a thought to manifesting it to reality where it's tangible and you can touch it, right? And that is so powerful. I'm so grateful for all the examples of great individuals who found their purpose in servicing something that lives on well after they are no longer here. But yet their families are going to be forever straight, right? Their families are going to be forever taken care of. Whoever invented the chair, the car, a couch, a bed, a TV, a cell phone, right? They found a way when it felt like there was no way to manifest something great to where not only they'll be fine, but they can help bless others by getting them out of financial situations and struggles. And, a lot of us are seeking financial independence. Well, number one lesson about financial independence is you got to be willing and able to be independent. You got to be willing and able to cut others off who don't serve your highest good. Yes, it's hard. I did not say it's easy. Yes, it takes a lot of help, the hard work, takes a lot of focus and dedication. But, you can't just pray about it and not do nothing about it, right? So what I've learned that works best for me, I can only speak for myself, is that, I pray about things, but yet each day when I open up my eyes, I take the best of what I've learned the days before, and whether I need to do more research, whether I need to do more plotting and planning, whether I need to put more energy into what I'm doing, and being brave and being courageous to go against the naysayers and the non-believers, right? To go against the haters, to be able to elevate in the face of your enemy and know that what you're doing and the purpose of what you're doing is you're coming with pure intentions. You're coming with change. You're coming with an option in a way that they did not ever think was going to come. That's so powerful. It's so great. It's so amazing. And it starts with you. It starts with you changing your perspective. It starts with you changing your mind. Because you change your mind, you change your reality. You change how you perceive things. And you change how you do things. And there's so many successful people, right? And I feel like, we're all kind of a combination of a lot of things. Since you were little, you've taken in all this, whether it's TV, whether it's family, scenarios in the household, experiences where you've hurt yourself, things where you need to slow down, things where you're too vulnerable, too naive, too nice. You lacked on boundaries. You didn't have any boundaries. You relied on everybody else to love you when you needed to love yourself most. It's not selfish to love yourself. But until you can love yourself, it's going to be very, very difficult for you to ever love anybody else. Because you have to be happy within yourself. You can't find happiness within me. Yeah, you might find happiness in my approach and my energy and the things that I'm telling you. And that's all fine. Take the best from it and make the best of it. And apply that knowledge to get you to propel and get you where you want to go. So I ask again, where are you going? I know I'm going to higher heights. And I won't stop. Confirmation, we working on it, baby. We spinning the wheels. I'm so grateful for my life. I'm so grateful for my passion, my fire, my desire, to be pure and not want to hurt people, because it's so much hurt in the world. And hurt people hurt people. Healed people heal people. What side am I on? What do you feel? Like, yeah, it's probably plenty of people that know of me or are gonna find out about me or whatever, and they might try to do some research, or they might hear one person say this or say that. But what do you see? What do you feel when you listen to me? What do you see when you see me? How do you feel about me? What's your perspective of me? Am I doing more hurt than harm, or am I doing more healing than hurting? Right? That makes me a good candidate, right? Because of the fact that not only based off of experiences and making it out of where I made it from to where I am now, that it gives an inspiration of hopes that the ones that were there with me can do the same. And yet no love is lost. Knowledge was just learned. Knowledge was just applied. Memories were there. Memories are still there. But I can't hold it in my heart to be resentful and deceitful to anyone else, because there's already too many people doing that. So what do I choose to do? Take the road that's less traveled. I used to go to parties and sit against the wall and watch everybody and have people stare at me and look at me like I'm the odd one out, or I'm weird, right? Like I'm not good enough, like I don't belong, right? Why? Because I'm not indulging in the things you guys indulge in, because you try to peer pressure me into doing things that I don't feel align with me and what's going to be for my better good. So I sit in silence, right? So I'm quiet, right? But I'm nice, right? And being too nice, people will abuse you because you don't have boundaries up. You just want to love, right? So going through those experiences have changed me, have molded me, have got me to where I'm at now and the perspective I'm at now. And I feel it's kind of my calling or my purpose to step up and speak up, right? I don't like bullies. I don't like physical attacks. I don't like drama. I don't seek those things. I seek peace, so I become peace. I seek purpose, so I become purpose. I seek prevailing, so I prevail. I seek love, so I be love, y'all. And that's what it's about. We'll keep this one nice and short. I love y'all. Hopefully I see y'all and we continue to grow. Hopefully this message gets out. Hopefully I inspired you today to take something from it and make something great, baby. Life is beautiful. It's just how you perceive it. Yeah, it could be very beautiful or it could be very ugly. If you don't like how you feel when you see that it's ugly, change how you're viewing it. Change how you're doing it. Look at who's around you. Strip people of their titles. I've been betrayed and backstabbed and talked about by many different titles. I've been around millionaires, I've been around broke people, I've been around gang members, drug dealers, right? I've been around. Yet just because I've been around doesn't make me guilty of association when I'm exploring and I'm adventuring, right? And I'm going into scenarios of the unknown so that I can learn, right? And that's what life is about, living and learning. It's the reason why I wasn't at the point I'm at back then, because I had lessons to learn, right? Being too nice, being too naive, being my kindness being taken for weakness, right? But yet here I am today, confident, standing strong, speaking up, speaking out, speaking my truth. And my truth lies in the proof that I'm here. My truth lies in the point that I made it out of a place that many people don't make it out of. The truth lies in that I've experienced things that you couldn't even imagine. And yet I held on to my faith that things would get better. And I'm here to tell you now, always lead to God. Whether it's a loved one that's done things they're not supposed to do and they end up in jail or prison, they're going to turn to God. Whether somebody dies and has to be buried in the ground, everybody around is going to say what? Well, rest in peace. He's in a better place now. He's in God's hands, right? Whether it's you hitting a low point and you want to turn your life around and you don't know what else to do, cry out to the Heavenly Father. There's something bigger and better out there for you. And it might just come in a blink of an eye. It might just come in a snap of a finger. You might just have a thought that, this is what I want to do with my life. But it's your life to choose your destiny. And never let anybody distract you and get in the way of what you believe you can achieve, baby. Let's go. It's Marcus, Keys of the King's Intuition, signing off. I love y'all. I hope this resonates with you. If it does, please hit the like button. Please share. Please subscribe. I'm trying to get out to the world for us all. Because if I don't do it, who's going to do it? If you don't do it, who's going to do it? You're going to be in the same place. You're going to be repeating those same patterns. Let's create that ladder to get us there. See y'all in higher places. Peace.